Hey everyone, I'm just popping in for a quick editorial. You may have heard by now that the website Ashley Madison was hacked. If you don't know, Ashley Madison is a website that's tagline is "Life is short, have an affair." It is for people who are married and are trying to cheat on their spouse. And identifying information of about 33 million users was just released to the public. Right now, most of the world is freaking out about how 33 million people can be so cruel and heartless, and I thought I'd take a moment to stop in and talk about possible polyamorous viewpoints of the situation. First of all, I kind of expect to have to say this at least once per episode, but if a promise of monogamy exists, fucking don't break it. If monogamy isn't possible or desirable for you, don't pretend it is. You lose by either skipping out on connections with others or living a lie, and your partner loses because infidelity is the kind of thing that can shatter a person. Every single person on Ashley Madison made a promise and was actively trying to break it, so not fucking cool. Yet, it remains true that polyamory just doesn't occur to most of the world. If it does occur, it's frowned upon so strongly that it doesn't seem like a viable option. The perception is that if someone claims they are in an open relationship, it's only a matter of time before they break up in some really explosive manner. Or other people believe that these two never cared about each other in the first place. Functional poly relationships just aren't visible. Personally, I kind of feel like it would be better if more of the world knew that polyamory is possible, and it is functional, and that it doesn't mean there's no attachment to each of your partners. 33 million people is a huge number. If that many people want to cheat, why did they get married in the first place? Better yet, why have they not separated yet? Well, according to society at large, if you are in love with someone, you are monogamous. The only way to ever be with anyone else is to fall out of love with your current partner, for them to die, or for you to cheat. Let's say you are someone who is wired for polyamory, but have never witnessed it working in real life, so you don't even know that it's something that can happen. You meet someone, fall head over heels in love, and never want to be apart from this person. The option of staying with this person, but remaining free to pursue others, probably is not going to come up in conversation. Hell, even having the conversation at all might be enough to end this new perfect relationship. And so, someone ends up making a promise of monogamy that they really shouldn't be making. Guys, it needs to become easier for people to say they love someone, mean it when they say it, and not have that love be questioned when they're still interested in other people. Polyamorously inclined people wouldn't miss out on the connections that they want to pursue, and monogamously inclined people wouldn't be blindsided when they get cheated on. Finding out that your partner cheated on you is the kind of thing that can damage a person for years upon years. But why does it hurt so much? First of all, it means that someone you loved and trusted broke a promise made to you, and then lied to you about it. It also leaves you with the feeling that the entire relationship must have been a lie, because if they truly loved you, they wouldn't have felt the desire to cheat. Here's what polyamorous people know that the rest of the world doesn't. Feelings for one person do not prevent feelings for another, and that can be romantic or purely physical. Either way, feelings for one person do not prevent feelings for another. Also, if the promise to only ever be with each other is not made, and therefore cannot be broken, then all of the logical reasons for pain over being cheated on evaporate. There are probably a lot of spouses out there right now that are questioning their entire life. How could your spouse do this to you? Did they ever love you? Has your entire marriage been a lie? Is it your fault that they fell out of love with you? Why did they marry you in the first place if you weren't enough for them? I don't know if this will make anyone feel better, but I do feel like users of Ashley Madison must have been happy enough in their marriage that they wanted to preserve it. They went about it terribly, but if they weren't happy in their marriage, divorce is common enough that they could have done that instead. I think the main things that I want to say about this leak are that A, if this many people are unhappy in their monogamous lives, society should probably start adjusting its expectations. And B, if open marriages weren't so taboo, I feel like sites like Ashley Madison would never have become so popular. If the option of consensual non-monogamy was more widespread, there would be far less reason for promises to be made and then broken. Also, for anyone who is reeling from the discovery that their spouse was contemplating cheating on them, I do hope that you can take comfort in the thought that it doesn't necessarily mean they never loved you or don't love you currently. Perhaps they would have sought your permission if they thought it was possible.